Oi!
Sorry, Sarge.
I think you can probably see it clearer on this one.
This is brilliant.
Well, they just dropped in my lap, didn't they?
Take a look at these, Rod. This battery's had it, George. I'm changing it.
Yeah, no problem.
Anything striking?
Yeah, the typeface, look. The letter E is Duff, definitely.
And the G and the W.
Yeah, and they're all the same, more or less. They're all threats warning her not to go with other men. Now, the woman who received these letters actually brought them in.
Maggie?
Yeah, Maggie Hamilton.
Where is she?
Front interview room. She was in a bit of a rush to get off to work, but I sat down with a nice cup of tea.
Good man.
Yeah, it was no problem. She's gorgeous.
One problem, though. They're all anonymous, aren't they?
Yeah, but she reckons she knows who sent them. Her ex-boyfriend.
Right. Let's go talk to her.
How much do we let her know?
Well, we're just following up this harassment. We divulge nothing until we know the score.
What's all the fuss about?
Well, it looks like our rapist has slipped up at last.
Maggie? Oh, they've sent in the cavalry. What have I started?
I'm WDC Rawton, this is DC Skase. We've been having a look at these letters you've been getting.
Yeah, pathetic, aren't they?
Well, some people would find them scary.
They're more irritating, to be honest. I know where they're coming from and I know what it's about. I was just wondering if you could have a word with him.
OK, right, what's his name and address?
I don't want him getting into any trouble, you know.
No, we'll just have a word with him, if that's what you want.
Philip James Johnson, flat 4, 37 Candy Gardens.
Can you describe him for us, Maggie?
Yeah. Tall, about 6'2", short dark hair, pretty even features.
Why are you so sure Mr. Johnson sent you these letters, Maggie? They're typewritten. None of them are signed.
It's just the kind of silly game he'd play, isn't it?
Nothing specific, then?
Well, yeah, there are things in there that only him and me would know about. Personal things.
Such as what?
You know, my birthday, the kind of perfume I use, words from a song we both liked, but the quotation's the giveaway.
When I look up, there shall you be. And when you look up, there shall I be.
Yeah, it's from my favourite film, apart from The Madding Crowd.
He sounds quite a romantic.
He knows what women like to hear. You must know the type.
Had you and Phil been together long?
About a year. I finished it 8 months ago.
Why?
Because he liked the ladies too much. I guess in his game, the temptation's pretty hard to resist.
What does he do?
He's a barman at Terry's nightclub on Dover Row. You know, he's a good-looking guy. He works out. It's on a plate for him, isn't it? I got sick of it, so I showed him the door. He still tried to get back in with me, though. Bless him.
How?
But he was never off the phone at first, always leaving messages saying how he loved me, how he'd never do it again. Then he showed up at the place where I work. Started getting heavy. But after a week or so, it stopped, so my guess is he found some other idiot to wash his loincloth. And then a month ago, I started getting these letters. So my guess is she's seen the light and ditched him as well.
Maggie, do you live by yourself at the moment?
Yeah. Yeah, it's lovely.
And you're certain no one else could have sent you these letters?
It's Phil, believe me. Look, I couldn't leave this with you, could I? I'm going to be late for work.
Yeah, sure.
Maggie, we'll probably have to talk to you again, so can we reach you at this address?
Yeah, except for between 2 and 10. I work the till at Petrol City on Wellbank Road. I know. I'm doing day classes at art school. The evening shift pays the rent.
Just one more thing, Maggie. Did Phil ever get rough with you?
No. He's got a short fuse if you push the wrong buttons, but he's been working on it. He's a pussycat, really. I just don't need the aggravation.
OK. We'll follow it up.
Don't be too heavy. Just have a word with him, yeah?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Bye.
See you.
See.
What a bit of luck.
Should have warned her.
Liz, the ID can sack.
Cheers, George. Do you want to check the form on Johnson? And I'll fill the DI in.
Yeah.
Have you got a match?
Yeah, Gov. 8 points of similarity so far. Maggie's letters have the same typeface as the letters sent to threaten the first rape victim.
It's such a dumb move from someone who's cute enough to leave no DNA trace. You turn anything up on Phil Johnson?
Drunk and disorderly, 92. Causing a fray in November 95. Nothing sexual.
Oh, proves he's got a temper. Is there anything else?
Well, he fits the description. All 4 rapes took place within a mile of Terry's nightclub where he works, at the time when he could have legitimately been on the streets.
Is there anything else we can look for to help tie him in?
A footprint. Taken from the rape of Anne Clay. It's about size 10 or 11. Baseball trainer with a very distinctive pattern.
OK, well, if you get a warrant, take a couple of the troops and get over there. If anything tallies, tug him.
43, 41, 39. It's that big cream one there. I'll cover the bolt hole. In position, Liz.
Received, Tosh. Hang about. Leave that a minute, Jim.
Is this him?
Could be. Yeah. He's here, Tosh. Stand by. Excuse me, sir. Phil Johnson.
Yeah. What's the problem?
WDC Rawton, DC Carver, Sin Hill. Can we have a word?
What about?
Got a warrant to search your flat.
Give over.
We're looking for evidence in connection with some serious assaults that took place earlier this year.
Be easier if you cooperate, Phil. Get stuffed!
Tosh, get out again.
Now back off!
You just give me one reason, Phil.
OK. OK, I'm sorry, all right? I'm sorry.
Let's just go inside, shall we?
Come on! Don't tell me it's just routine, because I've heard that crap before.
If you've got nothing to hide, then it doesn't matter, does it? Your name's come up in connection with the offences, Phil.
It's what?
Hiya.
This DC Lines.
How do you do?
Blimey. There's enough here.
It's just routine. So we start with the bedroom.
No, I don't remember Phil ever having an old typewriter.
And he's no other premises in his flat.
Not that I know of. Why?
Well, if he says he didn't send the letters and we don't find a typewriter, it's just his word against yours, isn't it?
You're taking this very seriously. I'm impressed.
Yeah, well, yeah. You'd say how much?
Not a lot.
What about Terry's?
Nah, not my scene. I'd rather curl up in front of the fire. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, that depends what I'm curling up with, you know?
Bingo.
These yours, Phil?
Yeah? Why?
Unusual, aren't they?
They're Italian. I've had loads of them, so what?
Bag them up, Jim.
Yeah, right. Hey, what is this?
I'm arresting you on suspicion of serious sexual assault.
Tosh,
Yeah.
how'd you get on?
No typewriter, but we turn the shoes up, the size is right, and the tread pattern matches.
Excellent. Where's Rod and Liz?
I think they're about to interview the prisoner.
But according to the staffing records at Terry's nightclub, on February the 3rd, you left work at 3:30. You didn't get a cab, so how'd you get home?
I can't remember.
Did you walk?
Yeah, probably.
I don't think the seriousness of this is sinking in, Phil.
For the benefit of the tape, I'm showing the suspect Exhibit JC1.
So what? You've got a pair of trainers. And if you look, you'll see they're brand new.
When did you buy them?
I don't know. A couple of months ago.
Where?
Somewhere in the West End.
You'll have the receipt then.
Long gone.
In your flat, you said you'd had this made before. So where are the others?
God knows.
Do you know a girl called Anne Clay?
No.
Beverly Jarrett?
No.
You didn't read about them in the papers? I'm amazed. These were girls who were raped within a mile of Terry's nightclub. Do you threaten women, Phil?
No. I don't have to.
You threatened Maggie Hamilton.
What?
When she dumped you, you warned her not to go with other men.
What'd you know about that?
Then you turned up at our workplace, saying if you couldn't have her, then no one else could. You've been sending her letters, saying you'll be watching her, haven't you, Phil?
I'm not saying nothing else until I've seen a solicitor.
Liz. What's happening?
He's decided he wants a solicitor.
So what are you going to do now?
Well, I'd like to go over the victim's statements again, see if I can come up with anything new.
All right. Let Johnson cool his heels for a bit. At least he's off the streets.
Go.
Listen to this. It's you and me. It's only you and me. That's what the letter to Beverly Jarrett says. And the one to Maggie. When I look up, there shall you be. I can't imagine Phil saying that, can you?
And when you look up, there shall I be. It's a warning.
Yeah, but it's not his style. And if Phil isn't our man...
It's a big if.
Yeah, but if he isn't, then Maggie is still in danger and she needs to be told.
And if he is our man, and Maggie's still fond of him, then she might cover for his movements. I think we have to tread very carefully.
The petrol station's on our way home. I can give her a lift back. Still a few points I can check out with her.
OK.
Hi.
Hi. Who is that?
Just some guy asking if we're still open. We're not. So, did you manage to have a word with Phil?
Yeah, he's denying everything. Listen, Maggie, you sure there's nobody else who knew these things about you? No other boyfriends or anything?
No other boyfriends. Anyway, there's a pet name in one of the letters.
Butterfly.
Yeah, Butterfly. Phil started calling me that after I had a tattoo done in a very personal spot.
Where's that?
Only me and Phil know that.
Ah,
Hey, you're blushing.
rubbish. Look, can I give you a lift?
Yeah. All right. And then it's just down the end by the junction.
Okay. Maggie, this is going to sound strange. Did Phil ever get rough with you? I mean, you know, in bed?
Well, he never forced me to do anything I didn't want to do. If that's what you mean.
Is this it?
Yeah, just over the road. Thanks. Right then.
Yeah. Good night. Maggie. Look, if anything should bother you tonight, please don't hesitate to call us, yeah?
You're a bit of a sweetheart, really, aren't you? See you.
Good night.
Any unit free to deal? 161 Askill Road, burglary and assault.
Let's start it early, shall we?
Sierra Oscar from 561, on way.
Received, Debbie. Informants are Mrs. Harris, number 159.
Yeah, Sierra Oscar from Sierra 1, show us assisting, are we?
Yeah, receive, Reg.
This looks like it.
Please, Harry!
Mrs. Harris?
I'll call the ambulance. She's been raped.
All right, OK. Take it easy, yeah? Take it easy.
I saw him running away minutes ago. I heard her screaming and I saw him.
Calm down. Calm down. What did he look like?
He was big, wearing like a balaclava with eye slits.
Anything else you can remember?
Not really.
And he went that way, yeah?
Yeah, towards the common.
Sierra Oscar from 340.
Come on, let it go. Look at me. Come on. What's your name? Okay.
Suspect last seen heading towards Common, possibly wearing a donkey jacket.
Can't have got far, can he?
Damn!
Seen a man come here, big bloke.
No, mate, no.
By the way, you're supposed to tell us about the roadworks. Idiots. Debbie's talking to the neighbour now, but the victim's in no condition to say anything.
OK, Dave, keep the scene sterile.
He looks possible.
Let's have a word.
Excuse me, sir. Mind if we have a word with you, please? Do you want to tell us where you're going?
Going home.
Where would that be?
Bream Lane.
We were going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, I know. I want to get some fags. I think there's a newsagent down there.
I don't think there is.
I tried the filling station on Goddard Street. I thought it was 24-hour, but it's not.
Is that where you've just come from?
Yeah.
Which way did you come?
Across the canal.
You've not been near Askill Road?
No.
Give us your name, please.
Yeah, it's Andrew Fairn.
Got any ID, Andrew?
Somewhere there. Driver's licence.
Sierra Oscar 595. Can I have a name check, please?
Yeah, go ahead, Tony.
You seem a bit hot and bothered. You've been running?
Foxtrot Echo Romeo November.
No.
IC1. 21-5.
Don't feel so good, though. Can I sit down?
Right, stand by, Tony.
Yeah, in a minute, Andrew. Is it Andrew or Andy?
Eh? Oh, no, I don't mind which.
Wait, come here. Stand over here. Tony, he's dropped something.
Where?
Round there, I heard something drop. You did drop something, didn't you?
No.
Can't see anything.
You were trying to come behind the wheel.
595 from Sierra Oscar.
Yeah, Sierra Oscar 171, receiving.
Read the PNC. No trace, not wanted.
Yeah, received.
I never dropped anything.
Didn't you, mate? What's this, then?
Go with her, Debbie. Sir, Tony's here.
Right. Where's the prisoner?
Reg is with him in the car, sir. His name's Andrew Fern. Fits the description to a T.
Good work, Tony.
Sir.
OK, I'll get the DSE down here, Dave. Tony, take Fern back to the nick and process him.
Sir.
You know who the victim is, don't you?
No, who?
The girl brought her letters in. Rod and Liz are going to be gutted.
What's this for, then?
We're going to need to examine them. You get them back.
Gonna say I'm gonna run from here, am I?
Look, we're going to need to keep you here for a bit till CID can have a word with you, all right?
All right.
Number 2, please, Gary.
Yep. I found that key in the street, you know, I swear I did.
Save it for CID, eh?
I've just about finished here. There's something you might like to look at.
Uh-huh.
All right, over here. What a sickener, eh? They tell me you've already got somebody in the bin for these rapes.
Yeah.
Can't take you off the ball for a minute,
Just take
can you?
care of your end of things, will you?
Yeah, all right.
Show me what you got then.
Well, I think the attacker might have stood here. If found 3 cigarette butts smoked right down to the tip. Can't give you the brand just yet.
Mr. Skase,
Yeah. Mrs. Harris.
there is something else. I've just realised. When the man was running away, I've just remembered. He had something in this hand. I only got a glimpse. I think it was a rucksack.
No, something woke me. And he was there. Bending over, just looking at me. I could only see his eyes, and I thought... Did you scream? I told him my purse was on the dresser. Have you any idea what the time was? Yeah. It was exactly 5:15. We've got a digital clock next to the bed. He said, I don't want money, Maggie. When he said my name, I knew what I was in for. It's okay, Maggie, just take it easy. I just thought, if I let him do what he wants, he'll go. But it was... Can I ask you if he took precautions? Yeah. Yeah, he did. And whilst he was doing it, he kept asking me to say how much I loved him. But I couldn't. I just couldn't. So he started strangling me. So I said it. I said I loved him. Do you want to do this later, Maggie? No, I want to do this now. When he finished, he sat there on the edge of the bed for ages. He wouldn't look at me. Then he said, if I loved him so much, how come I'd betrayed him? I told him I didn't know what he meant. And then he hit me. I screamed, but he just kept hitting me. He said it was for my own good. He said he saw me get out of a car last night and kiss somebody. He must have been watching me. He must have met the other detective.
All units from Sierra Oscar, read the recent assault. Suspect believed to have dumped
A bag, possibly a rucksack, somewhere between Askill Road and Cheetham Road.
Sierra Oscar from 517. Received, Sarge. We'll check the Common and Canal.
I turned off Goddard Street into Faith Street. It came down Malpit Road, crossed Canal and then... Oh, what is it? Oh, Cheetham Road. And I was down by factories when your chap stopped me.
You didn't go into Askill Road?
No, definitely not. Why?
Because a man answering your description was involved in a very serious incident in Askill Road.
Bit early to go out for cigarettes, wasn't it, Andrew?
I couldn't sleep. I just had to have a fag. I hadn't got any.
What time was this?
About 5:45.
Did you see anyone else while you were out there?
Not a soul.
OK, Andrew, where did you find the key?
Bottom of Malpit Road. I was going to hand it in once I got me fags.
Why did you drop it?
Well, when your officers grabbed me, I knew something heavy had happened. I panicked.
Do you have access to a typewriter, Andrew?
Eh? No. Why?
So how do you feel about us taking a look around your flat, then?
Oh, no sweat. No, you do what you got to do, mate.
Matt.
Nothing.
Stole card. Is that yours?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Oh, his name's Walker. He lives upstairs. He's a nutter. Got him for me, your mate, isn't he? I wasn't always like this, you know. No, I've had money, flash cars.
What's going on then, mate?
Police. Conducting an investigation.
It's about time somebody investigated him. He's a weirdo. Creeping in and out the place all hours.
You don't know if he went out early this morning, do you?
Yeah, he did. Around 4. Yeah, I heard the dustbin going over, so I looked out the window.
Was he carrying anything?
I'm not sure. Anyway, you should ask him how somebody on the dole can afford to run a vehicle.
What vehicle?
That van.
I've got to come back to Nick, or what then?
There's some more questions I want to ask you, and why don't you bring your van keys as well?
Right. I told you he had it in for me.
Yeah, well, you're a dark horse, aren't you?
Right, come on, let's go.
What is it, Rod?
There was a van like that at the petrol station last night. I reckon this big creep was talking to Maggie.
Yeah, it's on this waste ground by the canal. Looks like it was slung in a hurry.
What's this?
Looks expensive.
Yeah, it might be Maggie's. Could have been nicked during the break-in. Well done, Mike.
I'll tell you something else. There's a detail missing off this map.
What?
Yeah, Jamaica Lane. It was blocked off by a team of navvies fixing a water main.
Are you sure?
Yeah, positive. Tony Stamp nearly put the aero car into a trench.
Never mentioned Jamaica Lane, did he?
Right, put it in.
Why should I help you after all this?
Do you want to find out who hurt Maggie or don't you? You've been bailed, Phil. I'm talking to you as a witness now.
Spit it out then.
These objects, do you recognise them?
No. Where'd you get that?
Do you recognise it?
Yeah. I bought it.
For Maggie?
Nah. For the girl who took me in when Maggie dumped me. Her name's Leslie Ottey.
She's an ex-girlfriend of Phil Johnson's. I'm not sure how relevant it is.
And you want to concentrate on the phone?
No, there are inconsistencies in what he's telling us, Gov.
Go on then. I'll take care of the girlfriend.
Thanks, Gov. Your vehicle registration document shows your Canley address for the past year, Andrew. Where were you before that?
Leeds.
Is that where you bought the van from the previous owner, Peter Herdman?
Yeah.
How can you afford to keep it on the road?
It's a struggle.
Yeah, but you managed to keep it taxed and tested, don't you?
Just. I don't like to be without a vehicle.
So why didn't you use it to go and get your cigarettes?
Fancied a walk.
How far's Goddard Street?
Oh, to mile, isn't it?
Nah, it's more like 2.
Is it?
Yeah. So you can't sleep, and you're gasping for a cigarette, and yet you choose to walk almost 2 miles to go and get them. I would have taken the van myself.
Wish I had now.
So that's definitely yours, is it, Leslie?
Oh, absolutely. Never thought I'd see it again, though. Thought Phil had nicked it back to give to his old flame.
Maggie Hamilton? Well, we heard it was all over between them by the time you came on the scene.
Oh, I wish. Maybe for her it was. But Phil wouldn't let it go, would he? Oh, she got to him. Big time.
To see him act, you wouldn't have thought she'd scratched the surface.
Oh, come on. Wherever we went, it was, oh, Maggie used to do this and Maggie used to do that. I mean, he even kept this box with all these mementos at the bottom of the wardrobe, you know.
What kind of mementos?
Reminders of her. Photos, love letters from her, little trinkets she bought him. You know, the kind of stuff. Drove me crazy. Then one night, we're in bed, doing what grown-ups do, and he calls her name out.
What did you do?
What I should have done at the beginning. I piled all the poxy remembrances and every last trace of Phil Johnson into a bin liner, and I took him to the dump. Suppose that's how I lost this.
So, you left your flat at 5 to 6, yeah?
Yeah.
What time did you get to the filling station on Goddard Street?
I don't know, honest.
Well, if you were walking quickly, it has to be, say, 6:20, hasn't it?
Suppose so.
Let's be on the safe side. Say 6:25.
OK.
But you were arrested at 6:32. So by my reckoning, you covered the 1.5 miles to Cheetham Road in 7 minutes. That's good going.
No. No, I didn't go main road, did I? I took a shortcut across railway bridge. Yeah, I remember now.
All right. You show me. For the tape, I'm showing Mr. Fern the route map. Exhibit ER2.
Here.
Jamaica Lane.
Yeah.
Then you must have seen the men digging up the road, but you said you didn't see anybody.
Well, it won't be that one then, will it? It'll be next street over. That's right, this one.
That's Askill Road, Andrew. That's where Maggie Hamilton lives. Our information is you left your flat at 4. Isn't that nearer the truth, Andrew?
Whoever said that's a liar.
Oh, no, but you wouldn't lie to us, would you?
You think I'm a nobody, don't you?
No, Andrew. I think you're a rapist.
I want to see a brief.
No, there's nobody working here called Fern. Our regular attendant's Pete Herman. But he hasn't turned up today. That's why I'm here.
What's he look like?
Oh, he's big, 6-footer.
Yeah?
He's the softest grease, scruffy Yorkshireman.
You got his national insurance details?
Oh, yeah, everything's above board. He'd tell me he's had a heavy night with some dolly bird, I expect. There's a string of them out to his body to hear him talk. You know, he fantasises a bit. Probably never had a woman in his life.
Have you got any attendants other than Peter Herman?
No need for any. He just has to sit here all day, then lock the gates at night. Here we are.
Is this his locker?
Yeah.
Can we have a look?
Sure.
Ta.
It'd be full of crap. He hates to see people wasting stuff.
That's all right.
Sly dog.
I think you'll have to shut up shop for a couple of hours, Mr. Baines.
Have you heard there's a PNC result on your man?
No? What?
He's done 3 years in Penhurst. Manslaughter.
What's the story?
No idea. Liz is following out now.
I've got a suspect in custody from your neck of the woods. Calls himself Andrew Fern, but you should know him as Peter Herdman.
Looks like we struck gold.
Right, thanks. Leeds are going to ring us back, Gov.
OK. It's all here, Liz. Love letters from Maggie to Phil Johnson, dozens of photos. Listen to this. My darling, I know you think I'm cruel in keeping us apart, and it really hurts, but we both know it's for the best. Neither of us can change.
Not much you wouldn't know about her, then. Look, this looks like a match with the iron clay print.
Get this lot down to the DSE and have it dusted.
Yes, Gov.
Excuse me.
Did you notice what Fern said?
What?
In the interview. He didn't ask for a solicitor, he asked for a brief. Not as green as he makes out, is he?
Maybe Leeds will tell us. Right. Who wants to do the honours?
Andrew, solicitor.
All right, Stuart Harrison. They're trying to fit me up.
Yes.
Perfect match. We've got him.
I wouldn't bank on it.
Gov?
If he's got his head screwed on, there's a million ways he can wriggle out of this.
Well, we got the typewriter and all the stuff from his locker.
You take this to court and I'll tell you what's going to happen. The defence are going to tell the jury that all this stuff was thrown out. Who knows how many people's hands it's been through? You've got no fingerprints and you've got no DNA. Without forensic, you can't link him specifically to the crime.
What about the false ID?
Well, admit to that, wouldn't he? Take his chances. It doesn't make him a serial rapist, does it?
Footprints.
Come on, Rod. That's a common make of trainer. You need a confession.
Yeah. Speaking. All right, I'll be down.
What?
There's a woman in reception to see me.
Your lucky day.
Fern is not going to walk from this. Maggie. Maggie, what are you doing here? Has the hospital discharged you?
You knew.
What?
You knew I was being stalked.
No, I don't.
You knew, and you never said a word. Never said anything.
Hey, come on. Hey, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. And what's all this about, eh?
Ask him.
Can we go back to where we left off at the last interview, Andrew? You seemed a bit confused about the route you took to get your cigarettes.
I can't remember every street name, can I?
But you might have been in Askell Road.
Not saying that.
OK. We'll come back to that later. You wanted some air, so you didn't take your van.
That's right.
Are you all right about driving around London?
Why wouldn't it be?
Well, I couldn't help but notice that you've only had a full licence for just over a year.
Is this relevant?
Isn't it strange for someone of your age to suddenly learn to drive?
Not particularly, no.
Where did you pass your test?
In Leeds, I was sick of catching buses.
But you told me when we searched your room that you'd had flash cars.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You said it hasn't always been like this. I've had money and flash cars.
If I said that, I were bullying you. I'm sick of being seen as some kind of dosser. I never said that on tape. They can't use that.
What's Peter Herdman like, Andrew? Is he a dosser?
Who?
According to your registration document, the last registered keeper of the van was somebody called Peter Herdman. So what did you buy off him? Come on. What's he like?
Can't remember why.
Our information says he looks exactly like you.
What we think is this, Andrew. You took out a provisional licence under the name of Fern and took a second driving test. Then you transferred the van on your registration document. Is that right?
Why would I do that?
Maybe you could tell us.
Maybe there's a few things you could tell us.
I'm telling him nothing.
Are you Peter Herdman? We can check.
All right. All right, yeah, I am.
Do you recognise any of these? For the tape, I'm showing the suspect exhibit CD5, a pair of trainers, and CD6, a set of photographs.
I told you they were trying to fit me up.
I'd like time out to confer with my client.
All of this stuff came from Peter Herdman's locker at the dump.
DC's case.
You can take a look at them if you like.
DC's case, in the light of these revelations, I really must insist on a break.
We're supposed to be pulling in the same direction.
Going.
He wasn't. He was thinking on his feet. You were the one that was going. Yes, Tosh.
Leeds Nick just rang back.
What'd they say?
Well, it wasn't just manslaughter. The victim was his wife.
What?
He found her in the sack with another man, and he strangled her there and then.
And I say it makes no difference to this case.
He's right, Rod. You can't refer to it. Past crimes are inadmissible.
You've got nothing but circumstantial evidence and conjecture.
Circumstantial?
Tip workers scavenge property that's been dumped. Doesn't mean he used the stuff to commit a crime. There's no forensic link or positive ID.
Excuse me, Gav.
Are you ready to continue?
Yes. Right. We're going in there to get this sorted. We've worked really hard and we're this close. Just don't blow it. You admit that all these articles were in your locker at work?
Yeah,
When did you get them?
yesterday afternoon.
Well, that's a bit unlikely. They were dumped 5 months ago.
Who says so?
The person who dumped them.
Maybe somebody got them as soon as they were dumped and tipped them back again.
Like who?
Like the bloke you're looking for.
And you got them late yesterday?
Yeah.
Right. The letters. Did you read them? We can check them for fingerprints.
I had a quick flick through them, that's all.
You ever seen the girl in the photographs?
No, never.
What do you make of her?
Sorry?
From the letters? Well, you must have been tempted to read them. I know I would have. What did you think of her? Maggie.
She seemed okay. A nice girl. Boyfriend with a problem.
I'm quoting from Exhibit ER1, a letter to the victim. When I look up, there shall you be. And when you look up, there shall I be. Did you send that?
No.
What do you think it means?
Couldn't say.
OK. What kind of man do you think sent it? A romantic? A sadist?
Oh, sadist? No. Sounds all right to me.
A romantic, then?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Hardly the kind of person who'd rape somebody.
I shouldn't think so, no.
Maggie thought Phil sent her them.
Oh, that's because... She's... I don't know. I mean, she sees the best in people, doesn't she? I mean, if you look at the letters to him, she goes for every line he feeds her. I'm telling you should check him out!
You seem to know a lot for someone who just flicked through the letters in the afternoon.
Maybe I picked them up in the morning, I can't remember.
I think you picked these letters up 5 months ago, right after Leslie Otti dumped them.
No.
And you went over them and over them, and the more you read about Maggie, the more you wanted her.
No, I didn't.
Can you tell me where you were last night?
What? Nowhere. I stayed in.
All night?
Yeah.
Do you ever lend your van to anyone?
No.
Well, at 10 o'clock last night, your van was seen at the place where Maggie works.
Not true.
And the driver was seen talking to her only a few hours before she was raped.
Whoever said it was my van's a liar.
All right. Petrol station's got a video camera. We can learn the truth from that.
How does this mean I raped anybody?
You were at the petrol station, weren't you?
I was, yeah, but 5 minutes maximum.
Why did you go? Did you want to talk to her?
I just wanted to... I wanted to show her there was someone out there she could trust.
So you did talk to her?
Managed a few words, yeah. Then he turned up. I'm telling you should be talking to him.
Who?
Him, the ex-boyfriend.
How can you be sure it was Phil?
I went at first. Thought it might have been a taxi, so I followed him home, but... when he dropped her off, she turned back and...
And what?
Kissed him. Silly girl. Kissed him. Why don't you go and arrest him and stop picking on me?
We already have. Phil Johnson was in custody from lunchtime yesterday till after Maggie was attacked. As a matter of fact, that's who Maggie asked for after she was raped. Phil's with her now.
Don't find out who it was, then find out who took her home!
We know that as well. Have you ever been with a woman?
Of course I have!
When?
I don't know, lots of times!
When was the last time?
Oh, this guy's a pervert!
The guy who raped Maggie is a pervert!
They're trying to make me out to be some kind of animal. He thinks he knows me, doesn't he? I love women!
Look, the problem is, You keep changing your story. First you're Andrew, then you're Peter. How can I trust you?
And who can I trust?
Maggie's very trusting. Isn't she? She thought she was safe in her house. Then someone broke in and raped her. What did you do after you saw Maggie go into her house?
Went home. I couldn't sleep. I knew if I could talk to her, tell her it was someone who love her, but no.
And then you went back?
Yeah, I went back.
And you let yourself in with Phil's key?
Stood outside for ages, looking at the house. I almost walked away once, but I went in to make things all right between us.
And you raped her?
I made love to her. She let me. She wanted me to do it. Oh, should have heard the things she was saying. How she wanted me and how I were the only one, you know. When it were over, what I thought about it, I knew she were lying. I couldn't help myself.
So you beat her up?
Just give her a slap.
But it was enough to put her in hospital.
Yeah, well, she's back with Philip once hard enough, wasn't it? She's a slag. They're all slags.
Chris.
Guff. Liz and Rod have got their bloke to cough.
You kidding me?
I kid you not. He's admitted to all 5 rapes. They want to know if we're up for a pint down at the George later on.
Right, well, let me know when you're ready.
If you need to talk to someone, we can organise counselling. I really think you should take advantage of it.
Yeah. The other girl told me about it. What's her name?
Debbie.
Yeah. Debbie.
There's going to be a lot more questions, Maggie. You'll get all your stuff back after the trial.
I reckon that'll be enough for now, darling.
We're going to Phil's. I can't stay here.
Good idea.
You'll know where to find her, won't you?
Yeah. Well, I better be going. See you, Maggie. Look after her, Phil.
Yeah, don't worry.
How is she?
Faring up.
Listen, thanks for going in there. You know, I couldn't face it.
Well, that's probably for the best. Come on, let's get that drink.
Please, madam, can you not cross there? We're trying to keep this area clear. There's someone...
What's he doing?
He's gonna jump!
Can't you do something?
Can you hear me up there? This is the police! Oi, stop! Come on, up you get. I said...
My baby! My baby! I'm gonna lose my baby!
Did you want something?
No, I just... You know... How's the baby?
Fine.
You okay?
Yeah, fine, great. Doctor says I'll be flat on my back in no time.
Oh?
Joke.
Right.
So, when's the big announcement then, pal?
Play it together as well, eh?
Ignore them.
Yeah, look, pal, remember, right, a ring on a finger's worth two on a phone, eh?
Puppy walker. Doggy style.
Look, joking aside, though, Luke.
No, leave it, Dave.
You think I'm the one that started it?
What?
No, nothing.
No, come on.
If Polly claims I started a rumour, it's not true. I haven't said anything, OK?
What rumour?
About you and her.
Eh?
Well, she's the one who starts them.
What?
The rumours. It's to gauge your reaction, see how the land lies. Well, she's not all mumsy smiles, you know. Underneath that uniform throbs a... Well, it's just her own special way of sounding out those she fancies. See if they feel the same way. But for Pete's sake, don't say I said anything, all right?
All right.
Good man.
Dave, he's,
Go on, what's he up to?
I couldn't say for sure, but it looked like he was telling young Luke he fancied him for the squirrel dance.
The what?
Twice around the floor and go for the acorns.
Honestly, he might as well still be at school. Thanks, though, Tone. It's not fair on Luke either.
No.
Remember, Luke, not a word.
Luke, ready?
All right, pal.
Well? Yes.
Yes. Obviously, it'll get a lot busier around closing time. I think we'll try the Askell Arms first.
Right.
Sorry you've had to put up with all the jokes.
No, it's fine.
You've heard the latest, I suppose.
No.
Dave Quinnen.
Dave Quinnen?
Yeah, he hasn't spoken to you then.
No.
Any unit deal, Malkin Square, PI accident, ambulance called.
Sierra Oscar from Sierra 1. We'll take that, Sarge.
Sierra Oscar from 432.
Go ahead, Luke.
Show us attending, Sarge.
Hey?
Received.
That's the other side of Parsons Field.
Sorry, Paul.
Sierra Oscar from 1, TOA 2235, over.
Received.
All right, love. Have you called an ambulance?
Yes.
What's your name, eh?
Harriet.
Oh, this looks nasty.
Paul, Tony, I think that's the driver over there. I'll have a word.
Tony?
Right, Paul, this is Harriet. She's had a nasty bump. She's been very brave.
Madam, could you please switch off the engine and step outside the vehicle? Were you the driver at the time of the accident?
Yep.
Right, can I have your name, please?
Adams. Samantha Adams.
Any of you know where her parents live?
No, no idea.
Harriet, can you tell us where you live?
Number 53.
I'll send Luke.
It was a miracle by the sound of it. Driver did stop. They haven't got out. Apparently an ambulance has been called. Where is Luke?
Eh? Sorry to interrupt. Dave, can I have a quick word?
Just wait there, please.
Dave, have you seen Luke?
Luke?
Yeah, I don't know where he's gone.
You're going to have to try harder than that.
No, Dave, it's serious.
What sort of...
Oh, my God! Oh, my God, it's okay. Are you all right? Are you okay?
Daddy!
Well, what happened? What happened?
432 from 469. from 469.
Should be all right. Well, we thought she was in bed. When I came to see what was going on and when I saw the bike, my heart...
I can imagine. You better get off here.
Thanks for your help, man.
He's not in the car. There's no sign of him.
When you got here, did he say anything?
No, I just got out of the car. I thought he was right behind me.
OK, look, you leave this here. Weird deal. You start looking for him. I'll get some others down on the quiet as quick as possible.
Thanks, Tone.
This is a provisional licence. Where's the qualified driver?
218 from 595. Go ahead, Tony. Can we arrange a meet in Malkin Square? One way. Received.
Sammy?
Oh, Dad, thank God you're here.
You all right, Shook?
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, you are?
Barry Adams. This is my daughter. She called me.
Can you confirm the ownership of the vehicle?
Yeah, it's mine.
Well, your daughter says it's hers.
Yeah, well, hers and mine. I bought it
Well, obviously. I gave it to her.
You gave it to her?
Yeah.
All right, Dave?
Yeah, yeah.
Just a few bumps and bruises, I think. The dad's gone with it, the casualty.
Casualty?
The child your daughter knocked off her bike, the one she's been so concerned about all this time.
It wasn't my fault. She rode straight out in front of me. "432 from 469. Are you receiving?"
Look, I've said I'll get the little girl a brand new bike, twice as good. Now, what she was doing being out at this time of night, I don't know.
You have 7 days to produce all the relevant documentation.
Dad!
Look, officer.
Good night, sir.
Oh, don't give me...
432 from 595. Location?
What have you done with the poor lad then, Pop?
Oh, don't, George. It ain't funny.
Yeah, well, it could be aftershock or post-traumatic stress disorder.
Same to you, Rich.
No, seriously, Tony. I mean, faced with the prospect of an unpleasant experience, it might have triggered off flashbacks of similar experiences, you know, such as a boy falling up the rope, for example.
I think I'd better go back and tell Sergeant Cryer.
Well, don't he know yet?
We'll keep looking, Paul, OK?
Thanks, George.
Don't worry, he'll turn up. Yeah, Tony, you don't think it's got anything to do with, you know, what we said?
No.
Said what?
That you want to be his puppy walker, Rich.
Come on, Reg.
And you've no idea what direction he went in?
No, Sarge.
Or why?
I've been going over it again and again, and the only thing I can think of is something that Reg said. Post-traumatic stress.
Oh, yeah, well, that's common enough. Go on.
Well, when we arrived at the scene, it did look really nasty. I suppose the thought of facing something like that again.
432 from Sierra Oscar. 432 from Sierra Oscar.
Oh, come on, answer.
Really accident in Malkin Square. No injuries whatsoever.
I repeat, Luke, no injuries whatsoever. The child is okay.
Luke? I repeat, the child is okay.
I don't think he's got his radio on.
He's obviously not going to answer.
All the more reason to keep looking.
It's a needle in a haystack.
Not many needles go around dressed up in full police uniform, though, do they, Reg?
Perhaps he's gone home.
Yeah, let's hope so. June, will you get Tony in for me, please?
Sure. Sierra 1 from Sierra Oscar.
As his puppy walkers, I think it's best if you both go.
Where does Jojo live?
Who?
Jojo Bonetti.
Dunno.
She's got a baby. Her boyfriend fell off the roof.
Number 13, 2 floors up.
Nothing's wrong, is there?
We were just wondering, is Luke here?
Luke? No. He's with you, isn't he? Yeah.
Jojo,
What?
it's me.
Yeah, I know.
Can I come in?
Why?
Please.
No.
"5 minutes and you promised to go, right?" I must be going bloody soft.
Any favourite places? Somewhere he likes to go on his own?
I'd have hoped he'd have come here. But if he thinks he's let everyone down... Oh, I don't know. I can't think.
Does he have a girlfriend?
No. I wish he still did. She went off to college. I can't think of anyone else.
You're very good with him.
Why wouldn't I be?
No reason. I just thought, you know, from when Jimmy was...
Right. You still haven't said why you're here?
I just needed some time, that's all.
Yeah, well, you've had your 5... No, 10 minutes, so if you don't mind.
Can I hold him?
If you don't go now, I'm going to stand outside and scream until someone comes.
Just a few more minutes, eh?
Don't you ever listen. No. If my boyfriend comes home and finds you here... Oh. Is that it? Is that what you had in mind?
No, I thought that you and Jimmy...
Don't you dare talk about him.
But
he's dead. He's gone. I do what I have to, now get out. No.
What?
That's him.
It's okay.
Get off.
Well, well, well. What do we have here?
Nothing. It's not what you think, Danny.
Oh, yes. I think it is. Sorry about that. Jojo's explained the situation. We've got nothing to worry about.
I think I better go.
No, it's okay. I'm not going to spoil the little arrangement you've got going here.
What?
Well, she's told me what you've been coming here for. And who can blame you? She's a lovely girl.
I haven't, I didn't...
Whoa, whoa. Well, don't look so worried. See, we're all friends now. Your secret's safe with me.
Well, this is the first time I've been here. I haven't done anything.
Well, that's not what Jojo said. Is it, Jojo?
No.
I'm looking for one of your officers, David Quinnan.
I'm afraid he's not in at the moment.
It is important.
Look, it's just an address. You look up the name, you tell me where she is, and it's as if nothing ever happened.
No.
Well, you leave me no choice. As a law-abiding member of the public, it is my duty to inform the appropriate authorities that you promised to keep Jojo's name off the record sheet in return for certain, shall we say, rewards.
That's not true.
How many times, Jojo?
3.
Look, I've never been here before.
Who says you have? Jojo's been trying to lift her skirt anywhere. It won't take you a minute. Her name's Carla Mendoza. Now, can you remember that? Or do you need to write it down?
Look, you know she only has a provisional license, so she can't have been insured. I don't see any point in waiting 7 days to produce documents that don't mean anything.
Your daughter's 17.
Yeah. Look, this has really upset her.
She can't drive, but she owns her own sports car.
Well, it's her birthday. She wanted a car. Well, no sense getting one and leaving it in the showroom. Look, this is the first time Sammy's ever taken it out, I promise. Just once round the block.
The first time?
Yeah.
And it's a brand new car?
Yeah.
Well, I'd check the mileage if I were you, Mr. Adams. Must be one hell of a block you live on.
Bye, Luke. See you soon.
Have you taken a car out before?
What?
Making a fool out of me.
I never even wanted the car.
Well, that's simple enough. It's going back.
Fine.
You ungrateful little cow.
I want to live with Mum!
Who's stopping you?
469 from 432.
That's Luke.
Go ahead, Luke.
Location.
Luxford Road.
On way.
Yeah, stay where you are, Luke.
There he is.
You okay, Luke?
Am I glad to see you?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
What happened?
I just saw the bike and I lost it. I couldn't look. Then when it turned out that everything was all right. The kid okay?
Yeah, she's fine.
Listen, Luke, We've all bottled out. We've all been through the same thing.
See something horrible, all you want to do is just shut your guts up.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. Most people, if they make a mess of their job, they're lucky. They're not in uniform in the middle of the street, being watched by the world and his wife.
Oh, no, there's Sergeant Cryer.
Don't worry.
He'll be okay.
You all right, Luke?
Sarge.
All right, Polly. Dave?
Sarge. I'm sorry, Sarge.
No, it's all right. We'll go somewhere quiet and then you can...
No, Sarge. I'm in trouble.
You sure he said Carla Mendoza?
Sarge.
It's got to be Danny Quinn.
That's what I was thinking.
What does he want Carla for?
She's due to testify against him. He was her pimp.
Yeah, she's just been moved on.
And if he finds her, he'll kill her. Nice company to keep, Luke.
So what happens now?
Could lay a trap. Give a false address.
Nah, you smell it a mile off. Unless he really does think he's got you by the short and curlies.
He does.
Well, maybe it's worth setting up a false address. Nail him when he comes round.
Well, well. I'll come in. Jojo, look who's come to see us.
26 Limerick Road.
Limerick Road.
Can you remember it, or do you need to write it down?
You know, I liked you the very moment I saw your hand up her jumper. Whoa, whoa. No. No. Oh, no. Now, before you go, I have a little present for you.
I don't want any present.
No, but I insist.
Look, I've really got to go.
Well, don't you even want to know what it is? There.
Danny.
No.
Oh, yes. Yes. And off you two little lovebirds go.
No.
Now, Lukey, that's not very friendly. And we both know you deserve a reward.
I don't want anything.
Oh, yes. And if you don't take it, I'm going to think, oh, well, maybe he's lying. Maybe he's gone squealing to his boss. So, go on. Good. Now, that's much better. Nothing too pervy.
Please, if this is a setup, you would tell me. Promise.
Yeah.
Thanks. No, don't move. You set up a camera.
What?
You just stand there. I'm gonna come on to you. You just have to push me away.
Oh, here he comes, Sarge.
How did it go?
Well done.
Hey, some people go AWOL for days. Don't be so hard on yourself. Make yourself comfortable. You could be here for some time.
Sarge.
You managed to speak to your mum?
Yeah.
Anything?
4 cats and a hedgehog.
2 hedgehogs, actually. The second one was definitely bigger.
As you can tell, it's been very exciting.
Jojo's not involved, Sarge.
Well, that doesn't mean you are.
No, I was in a bad way, but it could have been a lot worse.
If she's mixing with Danny Quinn...
I don't think she's got a choice.
We all have choices. They may not be good ones, but we have them.
92 from 218, receiving.
Yeah, go ahead.
Possible suspect approaching, Sarge. She's running. Look out, Sarge!
Wait, come on, Kate. It's all right, got us, Sarge.
Jojo! No, you're not involved. Did you see anything else?
No, Sarge.
It's a pity. What's all this about?
No, that was already there, Sarge.
Danny.
No.
He made you, didn't he? Tell him. He made her.
It's over.
Just look at her face.
It's over.
Come on.
There's no more you can do.
Sierra Oscar 171. Can you confirm that the fire brigade's on its way?
I let her down.
She nearly killed you.
Oh, she was just...
She tried to kill whoever was supposed to be in that house. There could have been a whole family in there for all she knew or cared. I'm sorry, Luke. I know she's had a tragic life. But she's not the little Miss Innocent you think she is. She knows how to survive far, far better than you think.
Yeah.
Is there something you're not telling us? Dave! Tosh! Hang on. I've got a problem.
Suspect refuses to reply. Are you going to tell us how you got that bruise on your face? Look, is there any point in us continuing with this, or are you just going to sit there and say nothing? OK, fine. Interview terminated at 04:25.
Some prisons, they let you keep the baby there, don't they?
Yeah, some.
I want one of those.
Well, I can't promise you anything.
I'll give you everything on Danny Quinn.
She won't talk until she knows her baby's safe.
No, Sarge.
But what are you waiting for? Go and get it. I'll ring social services.
Sarge.
And for heaven's sake, don't drop it.
Morning.
Why? What the? Well, you can't do this.
Dave, got it. No tape. Where is it?
Where's what? Did you ever find out who your father was?
I love you too.
I watch it all your clients, do you?
Doesn't he like girls? Perhaps none of you do.
Hey, Tony. Did you know that people get most injuries in their own homes?
I can believe it.
See?
Who's doing it?
We're not here.
You're definitely in safe hands now, Sarge.
Keep it. Might as well. Chances are you won't see him till his 21st birthday.
Thanks. You sure you don't want to come in? There's coffee, breakfast, whatever you want.
Well, no thanks, Luke. Some other time, maybe. But we've got something for you, though.
What? Should I your screen test? Danny says that he's sorry, but for a blue movie, well, he's afraid you didn't quite measure up to the part.
See ya.
See you later.
Morning.
Morning, Mr. Golding, sir. How can I help you?
Tell Mr. Brownlow I'm here, will you?
Is he expecting you?
Not yet. Call it a bit of a surprise.
Right, I'll get someone to take you up.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm going that way anyway, sir.
So what do we owe the pleasure?
I don't know. He said he had surprised Mr. Brownlow.
Well, that'll please him. Last time we had a visit from Stafford Road, you and Ackland nearly lost her job.
Well, he seemed like he was in a good mood.
Then we definitely are in trouble.
Santini. Where do I know that name from?
I applied to Stafford Road not too long ago, sir.
That's it. Turned you down, did we?
Sir.
You'll be all right here. Sunhill's not a bad nick. I've seen worse.
Yes, come in. Ah, Jeff. You ready? Nice to see you.
Charles, excellent.
Oh, thanks, Eddie.
It's a pleasure, sir.
Oh, shut the doors you got, will you?
You'll still be coming up with some ideas for the brigading meeting, would you?
Well, it's no harm in being prepared, Jeff. After all, today's meeting could affect the future of both our stations. I thought we weren't due to leave till 10 o'clock.
The thing is, I needed to talk to you about another little matter.
Yeah?
I'm sorry to land this on you, Charles, especially when I can see you're so busy, but the thing is, it's the wife's car. The petrol cap's been stolen.
Just the petrol cap?
Apparently, Mrs. Golding took her car to the garage this morning to get a replacement petrol cap. Hers went missing yesterday. The mechanic warned her that the car is probably going to be stolen.
Not psychic, is he?
Not quite. It was a locking petrol cap. Steal the cap, get the key, back to the car, and away you go.
Oh, that's if it was stolen. I mean, couldn't she have mislaid it? Left it in a petrol station, maybe?
It's possible, but then again, Mr. Golding may be right. There's been a spate of car thefts, and a couple of the owners have mentioned missing petrol caps. In fact, it's worth talking to Dave Quinlan about that. He did the follow-up.
I don't see exactly what we can do, sir. Have you suggested the Goldings get the locks changed?
Well, you soon learn you don't make suggestions to Mr. Golding, Eddie. Besides, Mr. Brownlow wants something done about this. It's an opportunity to be seen to be doing something.
Especially by the chief superintendent at Stafford Row.
Quite. So, if we can catch someone in the act...
Rather than trying to sort it out after the event, a bit of proactive policing.
Precisely, Eddie. Off you go.
Jeff, you really don't have to wait for me, you know. I mean, feel free if you want to go. I can't make my own way to the meeting.
It's hardly worth it now. Tell you what, why don't I have a wander? You never know, I might learn something.
Yeah, well, I'm a bit tied up at the moment, as you can see.
No problem. Sure, I can find my own way around.
Yes?
Sir, can I have a word with you? Hello, sir.
Oh, Derek.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. I can't wait, sir.
Derek, could you, look after Mr. Golding for a little while? Take him down to the canteen, perhaps?
Well, actually, I have got quite a lot on.
Yes, well, it'll only be for a little while. I'll see you both later.
So, you got turned down for Stafford Row, then?
What do you know about Mr. Golding?
Well, you know how some people come over all loud and brash? Act a tough guy, but underneath they're a pussycat?
Yeah, what, and Golding's like that?
No, he really is as hard as nails. You don't get a second chance with him. Highest transfer rate in the Met. You went off out of that.
We'll have a word in a minute. PC Santini and PC Quinlan, you are?
Derek Scott. Why?
We're looking for the mechanic who had a word with Mrs. Golding this morning about a missing petrol cap.
On the Williams? Yeah, that was me. What about it?
Well, we just want to make sure we've got our facts straight. She says that you told her that the car's going to be nicked.
I'm only guessing. But it does happen that way sometimes.
Or does it?
You learn these things when you're in the trade.
Or maybe she simply lost the petrol cap.
Nah, been nicked, all right. I told her she ought to get a decent alarm on it. Makes it too good to miss, you see. Aren't many of them left that have the same key for all the locks. You don't get it on the newer models, you know. Immobilisers, transponders, all that gear.
So you reckon the thief could come back for the car at any time?
Yeah. Cars like that usually nicked to order. It will have been picked because it's left in the same place regularly. Once it's back in that spot, say goodbye. Could be today, could be tomorrow, could be next week. Depends how much of an hurry your thief's in.
Seems to know what he was talking about. Stroke luck for Mrs. Golding.
I'm surprised he bothered to warn her. If she's anything like her husband, she must be a right old batter axe.
What, Louise Golding? You obviously haven't heard.
Heard what?
Nothing. You soon find out.
What's he doing here?
Come to check out the competition.
Checking out the talent more like. You two had better watch out.
Why, has he got a bit of a reputation?
Well, you could say that.
Must be true, I suppose. Power being an aphrodisiac.
That'd account for the state of your love life, Tony.
So don't feel you've got to shepherd me around, Derek. I'm sure I can find my own way around the station.
I'm sure you can, sir, but it's no trouble.
Why Mr. Brownlow wouldn't let me help him prepare for the meeting? We're all on the same side, after all.
Yeah, I suppose we are, sir.
Well, it's hardly in the spirit of the thing. The whole point is to pool our resources for policing in the future.
Yes, sir.
Planning, CS recovery rooms, 24-hour treatment rooms, centralised custody suites, firing ranges.
But who gets to run what? That's the real question, isn't it, sir?
We're not all power junkies, Derek. Cooperation, that's all it takes. Have a little faith.
Ooh, now that is one serious car. Can't imagine Mrs. Golding making much use of it.
Morning, Mrs. Golding.
Come in. Why so formal, Dave? Louise, please. He's new, isn't he?
Yeah.
Andrew, Mrs. Golding's car?
Eddie Santini's setting things up now, sir, with Dave Quinlan. I'm sure they've got everything in hand.
Very good, Andrew. Haven't seen Mr. Golding, have you? Seems to have given Derek Conway the slip and gone walkabout.
I think he was on his way to have a look round the CAD room last time I saw him.
Oh, keep me informed of the lad's progress, will you?
I bet Charles had a heart attack when Jeff turned up.
Charles?
As in Mr. Brownlow.
Oh, you're right. I think he was a little surprised.
Yeah? And the rest.
Thanks.
I did tell Jeff he should sort it out himself. Car, I mean. But seeing as we live on your patch, you lucky boys got the short straw. I think Jeff just thought it was a good opportunity to wind your boss up, actually. Mind you, there's nothing to say that car mechanic's got his facts right.
You're right to let us know. It's what we're here for.
Well, that's all right then.
Louise, about the car. Where exactly was it parked when the petrol cap went missing?
Almost certainly while I was at work yesterday. Came straight home. The car's been in the garage out the back until this morning.
And where is work?
Fitness centre on Jessup Street. I run an aerobics course a couple of hours every day. In fact, I'm going to have to make a move quite soon. You going to set up an obbo there?
Well, I'd certainly like to keep a close eye on things.
I bet you would.
You seem to know how these things work. I suppose that's what comes of being married to a chief superintendent.
I thought you would have told him. You blokes did more of the gossiping than the women did when I was in the job.
What, you were...
A plonk. Got it in one. Jacked in about a year ago.
Why?
I remember Jeff had me up in front of him. Something I'd done wrong. Stafford Row. He gave me a right telling off. I thought to myself, hold on a minute. You're talking to me like this and we're going to go home and... Well, anyway, it was then I knew I either had to leave Jeff or the job. Does that answer your question?
I was pleased when she left the force, to tell you the truth. Always a bit awkward when it's on your own doorstep, as you know, Charles.
Yes.
Did I ever tell you about the time I had to give her a right dressing down? I must have. Now, that is what I call a tricky situation. Of course, we have to do that sort of thing at home now. Now, best thing that ever happened to me, Louise. You should try it yourself. In fact, I saw a couple of likely candidates in the canteen earlier.
I'll be sure to give her my best regards.
I will do that. So, moment of truth then. Time to get out your ideas and slap them on the table. I say, mine are bigger than yours.
Dear Oscar from 988. We're in position outside the fitness centre. Target car in sight.
Received.
All I'm saying is you could have warned me.
Well, it wouldn't have been so much fun, would it?
How long they been married then?
Not long.
And she was a WPC at the same nick?
Yeah, at Stafford Row. She was always a bit of a girl, was Louise. Raised a few eyebrows when they got it together. Not when they started seeing each other, but when they actually got married. Put her out of bounds for everybody else.
Everything possible is being done, Jeff, I can assure you.
Good. This is Louise's car we're talking about. You know what she's like. If anything should happen to it.
Oh, it's in good hands. I've been very impressed with Eddie Santini since he's been with us. She's a very capable and conscientious officer.
Let's hope so.
Still can't believe she married him.
Well, look, you want to steer well clear of that one. I mean, Mr. Golding isn't the sort of bloke you want to upset if you see the job as a career.
Oh, I don't know. I like a challenge.
What's that? Oi! Pack it in! Eddie, come on! Eddie, leave it. It's not worth it.
What are we going to tell Louise?
Hold on a minute, girls.
I'm really sorry, Louise. We had to attend another incident. Kids throwing rocks, and by the time we got back to the Obbo, the car had gone.
Great.
Yeah, it was a decision we were forced to make, I'm afraid. I'm sure you understand that public safety has to come first when we're faced with a dangerous act of vandalism like that.
Leave it out. You took your eye off the ball and the opposition scored.
I wouldn't put it quite like that.
Whatever. Car's still gone, hasn't it? At least it was insured. You all right?
Yeah, fine, thanks. I've got a good description from the woman with the kid.
Well, that's something, anyway. Let's just hope we can get it back again, for your sakes.
Sorry?
Well, I don't know about you or Mr. Brownlow, Jeff's going to be none too pleased.
We have to look to the future. And as Commander of Inspections and Reviews, that is what I intend us to do.
Yes, well, these brainstorming sessions are all very well, but it's the here and now that comes first. After all, the car thieves of this world aren't going to hang fire while we debate post-millennium policies. Hello? Ah, Louise. They did what? All right. Leave it to me.
You got a problem, Jeff?
No, I haven't, Charles, but I think you might have.
Couldn't one of you have stayed on the oboe?
We didn't know what to expect on the other side of the wall. It could have been quite dangerous, sir.
Well, there didn't really seem to be much going on with the car, sir, so... Well, it was just a case of bad timing.
Bad timing? Louise Golding got straight on the phone after you left. Mr. Brownlow had to hear what happened from Mr. Golding at the area meeting. Now, that's what I call bad timing.
Tell me again? You're watching a car, Louise Golding's car no less. You know it's going to be nicked, and you don't see it go. That's bad luck, Dave. I don't think you're going to find a description of the invisible man on there.
We were attending another incident.
Here you go.
Sarge, have you heard what they've done?
What, lost the car? Lucky they haven't lost their job.
What was the name of that mechanic again?
Scott. David?
Derek Scott. No wonder he knew his stuff.
What you found?
Well, Derek's done a bit in his time. All car-related, mainly theft. Been at it for years, look.
Spent as much time inside as he has out. No convictions for a while, eh?
The simple fact is that by standing still, we're liable to fall behind. Crime and criminals are evolving all the time, and so must we. We need to know we're operating from a firm base, and I believe at Sunhill that we've achieved this. I've taken the liberty of bringing along a few statistics to illustrate the point.
I'm sure they're very impressive, Charles. But this is a forum for ideas. What I want is a game plan that is going to keep us one step ahead of the lawbreakers. I want us to predict the future and know how we're going to deal with it.
Yeah.
You have your doubts, Jeff.
No, it's fine in principle. Unfortunately, knowing what is going to happen isn't necessarily any guarantee of stopping the criminal.
It should make the job easier. You must agree with that.
Oh, it should do all right. Should do.
There's no way Scott can be involved in this, so he wouldn't have told Mrs. Golding the car was going to be nicked.
Unless he had it arranged. But maybe he gave the information to somebody else and then had a change of heart for some reason.
Or maybe.
That was the nearest thing we got to a lead. You any better suggestions?
Point taken.
Right, lads. I hear you lost Lady Golding's car.
Yeah, all right, Tony. See how quickly things get round in this, Nick.
Oh, it's not just here. It's the whole division. Apparently the lads at Stafford Row already started the collection. It's either for your leaving do or your funeral. It depends how quick Mr. Golding gets to you.
Oh, thanks, Tony.
Listen, do you want to borrow some money for the bus? Just in case your car gets nicked.
Shall we take coffee, gentlemen?
Not happy, Charles. Not happy.
We're doing all we can, I'm sure.
This wouldn't happen at Stafford Row. If I could get away from this damn meeting, I'd sort it out myself.
I'll get all the details as soon as I get back. I think we should wait to see what people have to say.
I'm looking forward to it.
Problems?
Oh, no.
What?
Stafford Row CID. These two are a right couple of jokers.
Hello, Dave. I thought that was you. What's all this we've been hearing about Mrs. Golding's car? Or should I say her ex-car?
Haven't you two got something better to do?
Well, we have, as it happens, murder. 2 coppers. Well, they're not actually dead yet, but it's on the cards. Maybe you could keep an eye out for them.
This is not a good day.
You say that again.
I propose that if we are to have a central base within the division, then Sunhill makes the ideal site.
Oh, no.
I think you might have to back that up, Charles.
Well, over the past few years, Sunhill has consistently had the best arrest record in the division.
Irrelevant. There's more reported crime at Stafford Row and Barton Street.
Yeah. Even so, Sunhill makes the most sensible and viable option. Just look at the figures. CAD reports, CRIS reports, custody records.
Well, look at the infrastructure. I had a poke around this morning. I really don't think you're up to what you're proposing. You seem stretched to the limits and beyond already.
That's a matter of funding.
Precisely. With an adequate injection of funds, we can build on what we've already got at Sunhill.
Well, knock it down and start again, you mean?
If that's what it takes, yes.
Hello, Derek.
Now what?
You were right about Mrs. Golding's car. It's gone.
Yeah, well, it's an old trick, innit?
Now, a lot of old tricks do you, Derek?
What's that supposed to mean? Oh, I get it. So I've got a bit of form. I knew you'd find out. You always do, you will.
Yeah, you must see a lot of cars come through here. Suppose you probably get to know the owners too, where they live or work even. Could be useful information, that.
You've got it all wrong. I ain't nicked a car for years. I was the one who warned Mrs. Golding about the car in the first place.
Just why did you do that?
I know who Golding is. The last thing I need is a chief superintendent's car getting nicked. With my record, I knew I'd be the first one in the frame, and I was right, weren't I? I can't believe you let someone rob it.
That's the boss, right?
Yeah.
How come he's letting someone with your history need all these motors in?
Well, you don't know about all that.
Dear. No wonder you don't want us around.
I ain't done nothing.
I bet you know a few people, though, don't you? From your former profession.
You ain't gonna make a grass out of me.
Why not? It's easy. I'll show you. Where's your boss?
All right. All right.
OK, bloke, but your height, in his 30s, short brown hair, chiselled features. Ring any bells?
A car like Mrs. Golding's. A Williams. Got to be stolen to order, right?
And?
There's a local firm I've heard a whisper about. It's right up their street. Don't know much about them, but this bloke with the chisel features, got to be Keith Foster. He's small time, but I'll be working for whoever runs this lot.
And where does this Foster live, then?
Coal Lane Estate. I don't owe him any favours as it happens. He's a sneaky little toe rag, which is why I'm telling you.
Fair enough.
But I reckon you owe me a favour.
Oh, and what would that be?
Just don't mess it up this time. I don't want any more comeback.
There's our man, and he's still got the car with him. That is a result.
Right, come on, let's have him.
Hang on. Let's see what he's up to.
Well, I reckon he's helping himself to a little extra. He's only taking a CD changer out before he hands the car on. Right, come on, let's nick him now.
I'm not so sure. He's most likely off to deliver the goods, right? How about we follow him, see what we can see?
No, how about we settle for the arrest now, get the car back and everybody's happy, including Mr. Brownlow.
Yeah, and he'd be even happier if Foster leads us straight back to the gang's headquarters. Now, that would be a result.
You like living dangerously, don't you?
Go for glory. What do you say?
I only hope I don't lose him.
What it boils down to is this. There are only two things that we can be sure will still be a reality for coppers in 10 years' time. Investigating crime and making arrests.
You're taking us back to the beginning, Jeff. We've got to move on from there.
Well, maybe Jeff's right. Let's get back to basics. But these investigations, these arrests, they have to be managed in a cost-effective way. That means cooperation, shared functions, shared facilities.
I agree.
All I want to do is catch the villains. That is the main thing.
Oh, this is looking very nice.
Bit of a turnaround, I grant you. At least we might be able to show our faces again.
Time for reinforcements, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Sierra Oscar from 988. Assistance requested to Foundry Yard.
We've had some developments with Eddie Santini and Dave Quillen, sir.
Well, good news, I hope.
Well, they've traced Mrs. Golding's car to a garage in Foundry Yard.
Excellent.
Yeah, but that's not all, I'm afraid, sir. It seems there's a group of car thieves working out of the garage. Dave and Eddie are setting up a raid.
Well, let me know what happens. I better get on to Mr. Brownlow. Are they sure it's the right car?
Hello? Yeah. Where?
Oh, good. Well, thanks, Andrew.
Anything I should know?
They found Louise's car. It's at a garage. They're raiding it now.
Oh, very good. I'm almost impressed.
Well, I told you everything was in hand. They should be back at Sun Hill with the coppers by the time we get there. Looks as though we scored the equaliser.
Let's do it. Go, go, go.
Nice result, Eddie.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I think Nick and these guys alone should see a bit of a drop in the car theft figures. Looks like they've been pretty busy.
Sure you can make it stick.
Hang on, Jeff. This is still my station, you know. What have we got so far, Dave?
Well, there's evidence all over the garage, sir. One of them, Foster, can't wait to spill his guts on the rest of them. We're going to speak to him at St Hugh's later on.
Oh, well done, both of you.
Where is it then, Jeff? Mrs. Golding's car.
It's on the way.
Hang on, lad. Yeah? Louise? Yeah. They got it back at last. Being brought into Sun Hill now.
Problems?
One of the men tried to escape, and I'm afraid...
Yeah? You want me to get the CDs out?
Well, at least he didn't get away.
Yeah, all right, I'll check. I'm sure it's fine.
Catching the villains. That's the main thing.